What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today I wanted to share some pickups that I did on the weekend of the North Dallas Toy Show on May the 3rd. And I had to run some errands afterwards, so I was able to stop at a couple of places and saw some things that I was really excited to see. And two of these items out of the four were on clearance. So very happy about that. About time, because I was dying for these things to go on clearance because I really wanted to add them to the collection. So without further ado, and this might be a really short video, but that's okay. But the first item is, or two of these items I should say, are from Nacelle Toys, and not all Walmarts had these. Some of them did, but not all of them did. But I used to have the vintage ones. I only have one of them, and this is the RoboForce. Excuse me, sorry about that. The RoboForce Max 89. So there it is. And this was just like only like $8. This was originally like $34. So $8, I'll take that all day, every day. And so very happy to pick that up because I had the vintage one. I remember having the vintage one of this one. So what I would like to do is not only have this, but also have the vintage one so I can have them together. So you could see, the evolution of this particular line. So I think there's only three of them that they did that I saw. So I might go back and pick up the rest of the other two. So, but they're really cheap now. So if you're at your local WalMarts or have these on clearance, by all means pick them up. And the second one is also from Nacelle, and they had the Sectars line, the Warriors of Sibion, and so I bought one of these at Movie Trading Company a while back. It was like for like $5, I think. It was complete. Somebody got rid of it, and I just went ahead and picked it up just because I wanted to add some Sectars to the collection, and I picked this one up because there is no vintage one of this particular one. So here is Sectar's was it Stellara? I think that's her name. So yeah, so there's no vintage one of her. So if we turn this back around, there's Dargon, and there is a vintage one of Dargon. So I do want to get the vintage. I have him. He's the one I found at a movie trading company that was complete of this particular of this line, not the vintage one. But I do want to get a vintage Dargon so I can have him with his ride and compare the other two to the new one with him. So which wouldn't be very hard because it's not much of a difference. This the only thing that's different is the lack of articulation. But I just think it'd make a cool video. I'm pretty sure other people have done it too, but yeah, I think that would be a cool video to do once I find a vintage one for a reasonable price. But yeah, so this is the two that I got that were on clearance. So let's go ahead and check out the other two. So the other two I also got, but these weren't on clearance. These were brand new, and I wasn't even looking for either one. I just happened to go to this particular location to find something I needed for the house, and I stumbled across these two, and very happy that I did. So Jada Toys has been on fire with their icons, their ad icons. You have your Funko Pop's ad icons, but Jada Toys are actually making actual figures. So I did at one point when I was at Ross when they had them. I got the Frankenberry and the Count Chocula. So now they did Frosted Flakes, and so I was able to get a Tony the Tiger. So this is pretty awesome. So my wife and I, we're big Frosted Flakes fans, and we also have a bowl She got a bowl that she ordered from them. I think all she did was pay shipping, and this was years ago, like probably a good 10 years ago, probably. So that's how big of a fan we are, and so it was only fitting for me to pick them up. So this is a very cool figure. Very excited to have this in the collection. So yeah. So we got Tony the Tiger, Frosted Flakes, and also I found from Super 7, Lemmy from Motorhead in the 5.5 style figure. So the purpose of, I mean, I'm not a big Motorhead fan. I don't listen to them like that. I only know them for WWE, Triple H's theme musics and stuff. I know who they are. I know Lemmy, but it's not a group that you would catch me listening to, you know. But I do like some of their songs, you know. But the only reason why I bought this was because, you know, I have the Road to Origin Styles Triple H for the WWE Masters of the WWE Universe line that Mattel did, you know, with the Origin Style body and stuff, those crossovers. But when Super 7 announced that they were doing Lemmy with the 5.5 style figures, I was just like, you know what? That would go perfect, because I got two versions of Triple H. One that came with the Gray Skull ring, you know, the Terror Claws Triple H, and the other Triple H that comes with like the Skeletor looking helmet, you know, the mallet and stuff. So I want Lemmy to go with the Terror Claws Triple H. I think that'd just be a perfect match. And I'm going to do reviews. No, don't worry. I'm going to do reviews on them. But I want them two together because it makes sense, you know. So Lemmy has since passed away, you know, a few years ago. So, but I feel like I have to have Lemmy with the Terror Claws Triple H, because look, it even comes with the same style beard and everything. So it's just perfect. You know, it's a match made in heaven, or a match made in hell, or whatever you want to call it, depending on how you partake of the music, you know. But anyways, but yeah, so very happy to have these. So I'm so excited to finally add some new stuff to the collection, you know, when it comes to like modern stuff. So, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of this, you know, and let me know in the comments below what you think of these pickups. And don't forget, words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.